surroundings.
Hey, this is Teresa Jarvis, Mayor of Oak Grove, and Oak Grove loves Joe Padula. But Joe, come on now, enough with the Cat West jokes. Absolutely.
Joe Padula Show, absolutely. Oklahoma. Crazy. 2020, what a year, huh? Endless headlines. Endless.
That's true.
But I got three more reasons why the Democrat Party has gone too far to the left. Endless, I don't know, evidence of this as well. All right, one, Nancy Pelosi is okay with the destruction of Christopher Columbus statue in Baltimore. Quote, people will do what they do. Okay. Sounds like someone who creates laws is enforcing laws. That's what Congress do. They are lawmakers.
They do.
Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, also known as Nancy Pelosi. She's out of California. San Francisco area is her hometown.
That's right.
What a shame what happened to that city. There's feces all over the place. Have you seen these yet?
No.
Oh, my God. I'll show you in just a moment. But
No, thanks.
But today, you don't want to see the feces?
No, I'm good. I'll take your word for it.
So, she told the reporters today that she did not oppose the violent, unlawful removal and destruction of the statue of Christopher Columbus on July 4th in her native city of Baltimore, Maryland. She's originally from Baltimore.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, quote, people will do what they do. So, on July 4th, by the way.
Why do people hate Christopher Columbus again?
Because because he represents history and they want to destroy history so they can rewrite it. Fair enough. I know. I can't wait for tomorrow's show.
He represents the Europeans coming over to this part of the world.
Right.
And some people wish that never happened, I suppose.
I guess so.
It was going to happen regardless.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of things that happened I wish never happened. Guess what? It happened. So the Black Lives Matter protesters on July 4th, Saturday, they dragged the Christopher Columbus statue off of the pedestal where it stood for over 35 years in the Little Italy neighborhood. Somebody's going to get repercussions. Yeah, it smashed into pieces on the ground, and the frenzied crowd leaped and danced before dragging the remnants of the sculpture into the inner harbor.
So you said it was in Little Italy. When I looked into the history of Columbus Day, from what I could tell, nobody really cared much about it here in America until a lot of Italian immigrants came over, and they emphasized the Columbus coming to this part of the world and the celebration of Columbus Day as identifying and say, no, even though we're from Italy, we belong in America too. So look to your own history, Americans. Italians helped, get everybody over here in the first place.
I think that's part of the problem of when saying why Christopher Columbus statues should be upheld and stayed
right
and not removed illegally. Yeah, like, don't Italian Americans matter also?
I can see why Italian Americans, especially ones who were immigrants, would have wanted to hold him up as somebody and say, look, Italian Americans are just as Americans as the rest of you. Look to your own history.
Yeah. Here, do you want to see the video? Here, let's take a look at this. Intern Shane, people your age are going crazy. This is what they wanted to. That's why they had the whole COVID. How about that for a conspiracy theory?
Sometimes I'm ashamed of, my generation.
No, it's okay, man. It's all right. Learn from it and be a leader. Your generation is lacking leadership at the peer level. And you have an opportunity to be that leader. And you do that with three things. 1, knowledge. 2, motivation. 3, compassion. Okay? Take that back to Awesome P when you go back. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here, let's see. Let's see this. Disgusting. They have no idea why they're doing it. They think because, he killed Indians is what they say.
Columbus doesn't have a lot to do with the United States of America.
I
don't
know.
think he ever came to this country.
Bermuda.
He's not part of the founding of this country. His role as an explorer is famous. But there aren't that many famous Italians that you could say lived spotless lives.
Look at all of these basement dwellers jumping for joy. This is what happens when you send your kids off to these schools where these teachers teach what they want to teach and not actual history. No cops, no nothing. Oh, he said the N-word. Disgusting. All right, there you go. White girl wasted. All right, well, let's move on to the next one. Again, too far left. And you know how I mentioned and was talking about leadership, right? Well, Nancy Pelosi's in a leadership role. And what is her guidance? They do what they do. People would do what they do. Lack of leadership. It's shameful. So there's one reason where the Democrats have gone too far to the left. The U.S. Army.
Bunch of liberals.
There was an official U.S. Army message saying that Make America Great Again and Columbus Day are signs of white supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from the U.S. official U.S. email. A U.S. Army email sent after the 4th of July, all right, to its military and civilian service members, included a graphic which claims saying that the phrase "Make America Great Again" is evidence of white supremacy.
I call BS on that.
The graphic listed other behaviors it deemed evidence of white supremacy, including celebration of Columbus Day, the denial of white privilege, which I'll be doing tomorrow on the show, taking down American exceptionalism, and saying there's only one human race.
Wait, saying that there's only one human race is evidence of white supremacy.
Right, yes.
I want to see this graphic. Who
Okay.
came up with that?
Do you want to see the graphic? The email.
I was thinking it was going to be stuff like, a haircut or the OK sign or...
This email invited
Pepe
all
the
soldiers and the Department of the Army, civilian personnel, to attend the U.S. Army's Operation Inclusion.
Okay.
They're having seminars July 8th, yesterday, and July 9th.
Okay.
This was at this was in Alabama, the Redstone Arsenal Army Base in Alabama. The email was sent by Cheney P. Pickard from the U.S. Army Aviation and Missile Center using an official government email.
So this isn't some official statement.
Right.
Okay. We just found some guy that sent something stupid, and we're making... All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're just stirring the pot now.
The message named the U.S. Army Equity and Inclusion Agency, okay, and Assistant Secretary of the Army, Manpower and Reserve Affairs as authors.
I'm sure I could find lots of dumb things soldiers have written in the past couple of days.
Well, a Congress member from Alabama caught wind of the email, all right, and blasted the deeply offensive and racist U.S. Army Operation Inclusion content and demanded the firing and prosecution of Army personnel who used government resources to distribute political propaganda, which is in violation of Army standards. Again, how the Democrats have gone too far to the left, now using government official emails to spout their rhetoric.
Oh, ain't they supposed to get in trouble for that?
Bay?
Or they gonna get smacked on the hand and time out in the corner?
Oh, send in a controversial email. Surely we got better things to prosecute people.
I
over.
beg to differ.
If you don't pay attention to the little things,
Because if they have this meeting, okay? Do you
I'd
know what I
expect-
mean?
I've never served.
If you
would this not be the sort of thing you just get chewed out and you got to do 50 push-ups or something?
No.
Is that not how they do things?
sound
Once you make it political, here's why you don't make things political.
sound like a coup to me.
Because it distracts with training and mission and when you're getting ready for the battlefield. All right?
Because when you sign up for the army, you there to protect serve your country.
Do you want to see the things to think about?
Did they encourage or require everybody to try to stay non-political while serving?
They try.
I mean,
They try. But there are, for me anyway,
like I assume
there are people.
you don't go to a rally, like a political rally in uniform or some rules like that, or no?
No, you can't.
You can't.
All right. And you can't have your hands in your pockets when you're at that rally either, if you're in uniform.
Okay.
And you can't walk on and be on your cell phone while in uniform.
Okay.
Back when I was in the Army, we weren't allowed to wear a mask while in uniform.
Right.
Except we were allowed, it was called, I had my baklava. Yeah, it was good. All right, so there's just
kind of
another
cake.
It's also a dressing for the face to keep you warm.
Is it the same word? Really?
Yeah, just about, right?
I'm gonna have to look that.
That's
up.
what I called it. My
A baklava.
baklava. Yeah, look it up.
I'm gonna look that up.
You don't think it's called baklava?
Baklava is the cake.
Right. Also,
It's a balaclava.
yeah, I called it baklava.
A baklava, balaclava, same thing.
My first sergeant loved it.
I could see.
Hey, first sergeant, where's my baklava? They
This
love
is not
me.
a Greek restaurant. Get back out there.
They love me over there. I miss it.
Oh, I bet.
I do. All right. Well, another one for you. Check this one out. Where are you? Another example of how the Democrats have gone too far to the left.
Now I'm looking at balaclavas. That's apparently a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Put the cake on the
Yeah,
face mask.
that'd be great.
I've got a bunch of pictures. I'll send them to you later.
Please, thank you. I would love it. Well, proposed Democrat platform gives asylum to the world's migrants and refugees. Check out this proposal. This is a proposal from the Democratic Party drafted by supporters of, presumed Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden, because it's not official yet.
It's true. It's still not official.
It's still not official.
When is their convention?
Well, I don't know. Intern Shane, look up. Alexa, when is the Democratic Party convention? Who needs an intern?
The 2020 Democratic National Convention will take place at Wisconsin Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin from August 17th to August 20th, 2020.
Okay, next month.
Yep, next month. So, it was Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont, right? You know how they were going after each other on the debate stage, and now they're working side by side. Which, by the way, Bernie, he's an independent from Vermont. He's not even a Democrat officially.
Right.
So, this would give asylum to the world's migrants, inviting them to all of the United States to live and work. Check this out. The proposed Democratic platform would expand asylum for migrants arriving at the U.S.-Mexico border, freeing them into the interior of the nation while they await their hearings. Okay? Now, Gallup, they did a research poll, and in 2018 finds that nearly 160 migrants from around the world would move to the U.S. if given the opportunity.
160?
Get ready for your jobs to be taken, my friends.
Just 160 doesn't sound that bad.
Lower wage. Do you know how many people are in the U.S.? 360 million.
Oh, 160 million.
Yes. Oh, I didn't say the million part?
No, I think you skipped that part.
Oh,
yeah, you
different.
skipped that part.
Oh, my God. You know what?
160 people, we could probably.
Oh, 160 million people. Thank you for catching me.
On where they supposed to be going?
Bay, inner
surprised
cities, wherever it's cheap to live, okay?
I'm surprised it's not higher. I imagine the whole world would like to live here.
Would you understand
Oh,
what
my
the unemployment rate would be? Right.
We'll put everybody to work. We
You
got
don't know
all
what-
kinds of projects we can do.
Oh yeah, like what, Lawyer Wayne?
My saying is
Building spaceships with Elon Musk.
I'll tell you this.
Kanye, President Kanye, he's going to have so many good projects.
Could be, Lawyer
Work
Wayne.
on.
no.
But this right here, I'm telling you, this just proves to me again that nobody in that party actually knows what the hell's going on when it comes to certain communities and demographics.
They know what they're doing. It's 160 million new.
Of course. But what is it going to hurt? It's going to hurt
The people that don't
The-
vote for the Democrats.
the
Well,
the
that's not
people
true.
that the people that have these migrant style jobs, if you will. Okay, I mean the world's best aren't coming over here if they're taking refuge.
No, they leaving. They come to college over here.
Yeah.
And then they go back to their countries. That's
No.
what they do.
No, that's not true, Bay.
No, I'm talking about the one that come over here and get an education.
The
free,
the
you know,
smart ones.
And then they leave.
Yeah, and then they take whatever they go and they better their home.
Yes.
Which I'll tell you what, better your home.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just another example of the Democratic Party going too far left.
I'm not saying that. You still got Americans that need jobs.
And who is doing this? The presumptive nominee for the presidency of the United States representing the Democratic Party.
This is recent. It's a weird time at this point
They
to
need
say what we
votes.
really need is a whole bunch of new migrants.
Here's the thing.
We're in the
The
middle of a
media is
pandemic.
not pushing this. I had to
I don't think
dig.
anybody takes them seriously.
I'm just trying to guess which states are going to do a recount.
The
in
plan
November.
also the plan also the plan also starts for also calls for restarting DACA for young illegal aliens, restraining DAPA for the illegal parents of DACA illegal aliens,
How much money that going to cost?
rescinding Trump's national emergency at the border, okay, increasing refugee resettlement, gives Obamacare to DACA illegal aliens, forces Americans to subsidize welfare-dependent legal immigration, expands the scandal-plagued, okay, the U visa program, and then also restarts employment-based green card system. At a time when our unemployment rate is terrible because of COVID. It was the best. It was the best before COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
And now we're hurting. And what is this being put out? Lawyer Wayne, that's a good observation. Why is this being put out now?
Imagine if they really were able to do this. We don't
If
take
they get
this
elected?
seriously. We don't take this seriously because we don't think there's any possibility that all of those things are going to happen.
Well,
But
we
imagine
can't.
if they did. It'd be crazy.
Lawyer Wayne, it's closer than you think.
Maybe.
It
I'm
is.
naive about this. I don't see them passing any of those things.
Well, if they get a Democratic House, which they have right now,
Yeah.
a Democratic majority Senate, and the White House, of course they're passing it.
Haven't they had that for a while now?
No,
Obama had that
there's
for
a Republican
the,
Senate.
for the the first
Right.
part of his presidency. He didn't get much done at
But
all.
here's the
They just
thing.
couldn't get on the same
No, he only
page.
had it for 2 years.
I know, but still, 2 years you got
Yeah,
control of
2 ye-
everything.
Yep.
You thought they'd remade America.
But here's the thing.
But they
Also,
didn't do that much.
the Republicans had 2 years of controlled House and Senate.
That's
Yeah.
true.
The
and they
first
didn't
2
do
years.
much either.
You know,
Right.
well, they got the tax done.
Everybody's excited about getting into power, but once they get up there, they don't do much, which is a good thing, I guess, on both
Yeah.
sides.
I like our system.
I don't
Checks
wanna
and balances.
use
This
power too
socialist
much.
way of life is too much government control.
I guess the pattern is they come up with these big grand proposals, and then they get into power, and they only do 10% of that. But
Unreal. All right. Let's move forward. Okay.
all right,
We'll safe territory. We'll go local.
okay.
Okay. No
Yeah.
more stirring the pot.
No more stirring the pot. Nothing controversial locally going on.
Are
No.
you sure about that?
Lady Antebellum did not foresee something when they got woke
Uh-oh.
and changed their name.
What's the Antebella? That a racist name too?
Oh yeah, well that's why they changed it, right?
No, I'm talking about the new name. Is
Oh.
that racist too?
Well, their new name is Lady A.
No.
Lady A. Plus, also, will the bus of Nathan Bedford Forrest now be removed from the Capitol following today's vote? All right, maybe we'll just skip that one. What high school may be changing their mascot because people are offended?
Talk about locally?
And should they?
How locally?
Very local.
All right.
Okay? Very local. And why did the Nashville escort allegedly kill her client at the hotel? Allegedly. See that?
Very nice.
Learning. Hey, what the hell's going on locally? He's coming up next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation. Absolutely.